Welcome back. This week's episode, we are continuing to work in our villager trading outpost here. And this area actually is starting to look really very almost finished. There's lots of stuff that we've built here. As you can see behind me, we've got a whole bunch of things that we've built, and we've got a villager trading hall inside there with a whole bunch of villagers, and it's all looking really nice and busy and full and built up until we turn around, and this side is looking very empty and very much in need of some attention. In this episode, I am going to do my best to fill in all of the empty space on this side of the road. I think that should be mostly fine because the majority of this space is actually going to be markets and market stalls like over here. And we just really have one main building that I want to put in this area immediately opposite the main trading building, which is a stables, which I've mentioned before that I wanted to have a stables in this area. So we're going to build a stables here, but then the rest of this area is all going to be more markets. We've got 3 more villager skins that need to go in this area. So we've got 3 separate areas of market stalls with different wares to sell, a whole bunch of materials prepared in these shulker boxes. And then, of course, we will head off to try and find some villages with the right skins to match each of these areas. I'm going to try and also finish bringing all of the villager skins that we are missing over here. We've got tiger villagers up there. We've got swamp villagers around there. This area needs jungle villagers, so we will have to go and collect some jungle villagers. Inside there, we've got some savannah villagers ready and waiting, so we don't need to go and get those. We've got plains villagers down there in the caves. So we need jungle villagers. We need snow villagers, which are going to go just there. And we also need desert villagers. So the savannah and the desert villagers are going to go here and here around where the stables are going to go. So that's the plan for the episode. I think the first thing that we need to work on is the stables so that we know how much space it's going to take up. Then we know exactly where we can just build our markets around it. So I think I'm going to just go with a mostly standard sort of barn-shaped building, but we're going to go ahead and use the colours that we used in the roofs up here, the bright blue to pink gradient, to kind of make it feel like it fits in this area and give it a bit of colour and a bit more interesting than just the same old barn shape that we've done before. We built a barn over in our swamp area over in that direction, which was our starter area. So I think I'll do a similar sort of shape to that, which was fairly standard barn shape. Trying to decide how big I want this barn, and I think it needs to be wider than that. Okay, we've got a bunch of little pens ready for some horses or whatever animals want to move in here. They've all got like hay bales and a little water to drink out of. And I think instead of having a outside area for the animals here, I'm just going to leave this open, like a pathway just straight through, because there's going to be a bunch of stuff out here. So I think we'll just have the path joining up with the rest of it, and you can kind of come in and out from either direction. And I think that is a much better idea. And of course we have the blue to pink roof gradient, just like up there. And I think that looks really good on this stables. It's just really simple, nothing too fancy, too over the top, but I think it suits a stables like that. I might put some fence posts in the windows. I don't really want glass in here, but I think some fence posts might look good. Yeah, I think that looks much better. It looks better than just empty gaps in the walls. Now let's move some animals in, because I think it's high time that these guys had somewhere out of the rain to go. Okay, we have all of the rainbow sheep are in. I think we need some more fence posts to stop them escaping. Okay, now we actually do have all of the sheep. All the sheep in their pens. They can't get out back there because I've put some extra fences. And yeah, I kind of just like them being sort of all the colours all over the place. I think that's quite fun. So I'm going to just leave these guys like this. So some of these animals we're still going to use them in the rest of the market areas, but I think let's put one of the donkeys and one of the mules into the stables as well. And there we have some horses and a donkey and a mule in here as well. And I think that this, if you guys would be a little bit quieter, this stables is looking nice and full. I think I want to put like some, maybe not there, but maybe like here. Let's put the saddles in item frames, like they're hanging on the walls maybe. I don't know. I feel like I want some more things on the walls, maybe like some tripwire hooks. I'm not really sure what else to put on the walls in here, but I want to kind of make it look a bit more like a stables. But yeah, for now I think this looks really cute. We got all the animals tucked in, and everyone that is left out here is going to go off into one of the other market areas once we've built those. Okay, so we've got the stables in, and we have got now all of this space and all of this space and all of that space to fill in with more of market stalls and tents and all of these things, all of the stacks of stuff. We're going to fill in all of this space, and I think that we'll do that in a time lapse because there's a lot to build here. But it's all very similar to stuff that we've built already, and to it's all just lots of the same things. So let's do this in a quick little time lapse. It won't be quick for me, but it'll be quick for you. Okay, so that is all of the market stalls in and the tents and stuff. And now I want all of this area to feel like busy and like cramped and just full of stuff. So now we just need to fill it full of stuff. think I am done with building for now, and it's time for us to move some of these villagers into their market stalls. Now, we have got savannah villagers in here ready to go. We definitely have way more than we need. Oh, and we have a cat. I moved all the cats in here because they were starting to get quite a few and they were just getting in the way a bit. I kind of want to collect all of the colours at some point as well. Let's move some of these savannah villagers into their market stalls. We only really need 3, but we've got 5. And we're going to keep this nitwit. We're going to keep for something else. So I think one of the easier ways to do this is to just put a bed down in these markets, in these stalls, and then wait for nighttime and the villagers will just come running to get into a bed. And this has been working quite well so far, so I think I'm just going to continue with the bed method. There goes the sun. I think it's time to let the villagers out of their boats. No, where are you going? Don't go up there. No. Go. Okay, I've brought them a bit closer. Let's try this. Let's try this again. Are you going to head to a bed, please? Don't just immediately get in another boat. That's it. Go to a bed. You going to a bed? Perfect. And you go to the other bed. One. 2. 3. No! 3. Okay, so we've got 3 of our savannah villagers into the savannah marketplaces. Perfect. That's 1 down. 3 more still to go. I think we will start with the desert villagers, since we know where there is a desert that we found earlier in this series, and we know that there is a village not far from where our portal is. We'll start with that one. What I think I'm probably going to do to preserve my obsidian supplies is fly around and find where all the villagers are, and then once we have found where the villagers are, I'll take down the coordinates, and then I will just make a nether portal in the nether hub and let that portal just take us to the village, and that way I don't need to build both portals and I can save on some obsidian, because I only have 49 obsidian. I've also just built this like funnel coming out of the nether portal, and I think what I'm going to do is put a bunch of boats along here so that when I bring the villagers back through, they will try to get out of the nether portal and they'll run along here and they'll just get stuck in the boats. And then they won't be able to run away and get lost out in this area like the tiger villagers did when I first brought them through, and hopefully they'll just get stuck in this little villager trap when I bring them through. So here is our desert village. There should be plenty of desert villagers to collect from here. Let's just grab some coordinates and then we can go build a portal here. I'm actually also going to grab some sandstone while I'm here, because I'd like some sandstone in the villager trading outpost as well, and we didn't have any, so yeah, I think I'll just grab some sandstone while I'm here too. So hopefully this is going to bring us out directly in the village. Yep, here we are. We're on top of a house. Perfect, I guess. Okay, we have 4 desert villagers and we've got our track that heads all the way home. Let's just now try and get them into minecarts. And we've got our Minecraft furnace that we used before. And off they go. Has everybody got stuck in a boat? Oh, there's a llama in a boat. Okay. Well, that was much easier than the bed method, actually. And there we go. We've got all 3 of our desert villagers now as well. Yes, 2 down, 2 to go. This looks promising. These are plains villagers, but this looks like a snowy biome. So if we can bring some of them over here, they hopefully would have snowy biome babies. Yep, this says snowy slopes. Yeah, I think we're gonna give this a try here. Let's move some villagers up this hill a bit and see if we can get some snow villager babies. And I'm just gonna take down these coordinates as well, and we'll get the nether tunnel built. Please get some snow babies. Yes, yes, it's a snow skin villager. Perfect. Okay, now we just need a few more. We have 4 snow skin villagers. I'm gonna just block them up to keep them safe. And I think we should go and find our jungle village now. And then once we've got both of those, we can just go around and collect up all the villages. I have found a jungle and hoping that we might be able to find a village sort of next to the jungle, because I don't think villagers actually spawn in jungles. Aha! Here we go. This should be perfect. Let's move some villagers into the jungle biome and we can start breeding up some jungle skin villagers. I might also try and see if I can find some parrots while I'm over here, because I think that would be really cool to have some parrots over in our villager trading outpost. While I wait for these villagers to get into my trap and breed some jungle villagers, I'm going to go and look for some parrots. That's a parrot. I found a parrot. Please come and be my friend. Yes! Come with me, let's find you a friend. I think I found 2 more. Yeah. Hi! Do you want to be friends? Yes! No, be my friend. Come on. Yes! We have 3 colours of parrots. And we'll take those back to the villager trading outpost, and I think that they will like it there. I think we might need 4 jungle villagers. I think we've got 4 jungle stalls, so I am going to wait for 4 jungle villager babies, and then I'm going to bring these guys and the snow villagers back to the trading outpost. But watching me move villagers is probably getting quite boring by now, so I'm gonna speed this up a little bit for you. And now we finally have all 7 different villager skins in this area. That's the jungle villagers that we've got, and the snow villagers we just finished getting, the tiger villagers from last episode. We have desert and savanna over there, we have swamp over there, and we have plains down in the caves. And that was so much work to collect up all of these different villagers from all the different biomes. But I'm really happy that we spent the time doing it, because this area feels so alive now that we have lots of villagers and we have a bunch of animals around. And there's just something about being able to say I've collected every single different villager skin, and just like walking through here and looking to each side and seeing a totally different villager skin on each side, and just knowing that they've all come from different areas, and that's exactly what I intended this place to feel like. And I'm really happy with how this has turned out so far. I think this area is really starting to come together, and having the villagers definitely is a big step to having this area feel complete. So I think that this episode has been very successful. We got the last of the market stalls all in place, and we also got the last of the villagers collected. And now as you walk through this area, it just feels so busy and immersive and just really cool. I really love just walking around in this area now and saying hi to the villagers and the llamas and all the other animals that are around. We do still have quite a few sort of empty spaces, like here, especially around this central area here, and this is a wood stall which needs to be finished. In the next episode, we will work on all of the little gaps and details that still need to be finished in this area. But I think this area is very almost finished, and I'm really excited to finish it, and also to move on to a new project in this area, which I have an idea for what I want to work on next, and I hope that you will be as excited as I am about the next project. But yeah, we need to finish this area first, and I definitely don't want to move on before we have finished this project. I don't like leaving things half finished, so we will definitely be finishing this area first, but it's certainly feeling like it is almost finished, almost there. Thank you so much for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.